Welcome to Invest. We're talking about investing, finance, and professional. So we know that we are clearly within the depression stage of the market cycle at the moment. But with respect to what part of the depression are we at? So I've been looking into the chart throughout the day, also comparing with our Wall Street cheat sheets, and I've identified some common characteristics throughout the chart. So let's just dive right into it. And I want to basically do this to compare notes with you to see if I'm missing something or are we aligned on that front, right? So let me know on the comment section below if you believe that we are in alignment with what we're expecting. And ultimately, we understand that it's impossible to time the market bottom or time when it's going to reverse, right? But we can perform the technical analysis and also use all the evidentiary support or references in research for us to back up our thesis as we execute the trades, right? So you can see that clearly we've ran up for quite some time, right? In the past, ever since September 2021, all the way to the point of trying to break to 5,000. But you can see that clearly as of November, we broke the balloon and we've subsequently been selling off for quite some time because of inflationary pressure, interest hikes, obviously the war cultivating, COVID situation, etc., etc. You can see that we have lingered down all the way to the bottom of January 24th and all the way to the point that we had a slight bounce for the first time on February until we hit that peak on the February 9th and then subsequently sell back down, and then we had that another relief rally, right, which was subsequently driven by the previous FOMC meeting, and as we got the confirmatory signal, we got that relief rally, but because of the foreshadow from the Jerome Powell's verbiage from raising interest rate from 25 basis point to 50 basis points, subsequently triangulate some sort of a sell-off across the market, trying to sell and adjust the price back to where we were expecting. But now we are hearing more inflationary pressure, recessionary fear, potential hiking the interest rate to 75 basis point as well. We are seeing like a kind of a hiccup, right? So we'll have zigzag sideways movement that we're seeing across the basically ever since on the beginning of this year. So I was looking into the cheat sheet, right? It looks very similar, right? If you look into the bottom portions of the picture, you can see that we clearly hit that anger stage, which was basically somewhere when we were at the 2160, right? And then you subsequently recuperate back up with this relief rally, right? Which we got to on February 9th, and then subsequently sold back down all the way to 2525, right? And that was like basically the bottom of the anger stage, right? And as we got that relief rally, which is where we at right now, where we got to before, right? After the FOMC meeting, we got the relief rally, surging all the way up to 3525. And ever since then, we've been sliding off the cliff for quite some time now, right? You can see that as of today, we had that mega red candle, selling down to the next resistance level of 2250, which is where we at right now, technically. We're like $30 above it right now. But if you look at on the chart in comparisons, right? We are in one of these like valleys, right now, right? And let's see how many valleys we've had so far. We had basically, if you look into this even more elongated, we have one. We also had like maybe two right here, and then like three. I mean, we have like the fourth one, which is a big one that we're forming today, but we should technically see some sort of a rebound as we get recuperated back up from the 2250. Which makes sense, right? So we might be somewhere around if you look at my needle on my mouse, this might be 2250, and then subsequently go all the way down to this like really submerged level of depression before this rebound up back to the disbelief. Let's see like where that could be technically, right? So let's say if we break the current level further down, right, which I don't think we will because we're the 70. But we could potentially do so because, crypto, especially when there's a liquidation event that's happening, we could technically go down further to like somewhere around like the 2150 as a first level. But if we break it further, we could go down all the way to like the 1850 or like 1700, right? Or 1750 based on the historical levels, right? And then so as we get there, then we could kind of recuperate back up, right? But I think we are at either the last one or the second to last in terms of the valley that we're forming, right? And I think right now we are at the one of the final valleys before we leap up and subsequently rebound in this like technical V-shaped recovery going forward. So let me know if this makes sense. I think this seems quite similar in terms of the trend. Obviously, this sell-off is a lot more severe. We obviously broke through the trends that we were forming before, and this is obviously like an outlier, right? You were trying to form a golden cross before, but you crossed down because it seems like just been a collection of negativity, obviously driven by the whales, right? With the corporate manipulations on the media front, like reversing around this current level. But we have to see, right? Do we have a real shot of actually go back up again? Right? So we need to have like form basically 2 zigzags upward to confirm, right? 2 zigzags upward. What I mean by that is like you go up once, you go down a little bit, and then go up again. So you need to have a zigzag type of momentum upward to form new higher lows, right? For you to sustain and continue to go back up from here, to get past this depression stage, right? So hopefully the cheat sheet is helpful, and it's just like I just want to like maybe do this with you, so we are all like aligned and synchronized on our thought processes and in terms of where we at right now, because sometimes it's hard for us to gauge with a lot of things going on right now. But yeah, let me know if you have questions. Appreciate you. Take care.